All right, at the starting gates, we have for Karlsruhe, Effie Beast, another one of those players who's made a heck of an impact.
Okay, and of course, Nitro Neddy is on the jam line, ready to go for Stuttgart. Karlsruhe, that is roKArollers, will be playing in black and yellow, reminiscent of a hornet's nest that is about to be shook on track as we get the action underway, taking on Stuttgart. Of course, Stuttgart are playing on their home turf here for a home crowd teeth. That always helps. But it looks as if there's quite a lot of supporters here for Karlsruhe as well.
And there's like a mascot. Is it a donkey? Is it a donky? Is it a gorilla? Is it a wolf?
It's like a pink.
Is it a dire wolf? And I'm seeing black and yellow pom-poms up amongst the Karlsruhe fans.
Is it a wolf?
It's a horse. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It's the
Stuttgart horse.
The Stuttgart symbol. Berlin have their bears. Stuttgart have their horses. A lot of horsepower, you know, being a, you know, big car manufacturing town.
Okay, Stuttgart horse.
Still got get on your horse. The horse with no name.
Does the horse have a name? Stuttgart Valley Rollergilrz, and Gaul apparently is another word for horse. So once again, we are learning some of the German lingo while we watch the action.
All right, bit of go-go dancing going on here at the starting line. Right on. Yeah, the home rink advantage.
And here we go. Straight away now, first lead jammer has been claimed by Nitro Neddy for Stuttgart. And sliding on the outside there, forced re-entry to rear of the pack for Effie Beast. Effie, though, taking her time to maneuver through, but a nice little extra check there, forcing Effie to the outside, and now right back to the rear of that pack again. Nitro Neddy caught up as well behind some of that roKArollers defense.
There's a Shibi Shipster giving her some special attention, Effie Beast.
Yeah, as well, points being added in there for Nitro Neddy by referee Johnny Shortpants, as we will be calling him.
Johnny Shortpants? Yeah, but you know, you can really see some of his thighs. That's kind of alluring.
Too much information. Too much information. Okay, Effie Beast has broken through that pack on her way around, but not going to receive an opportunity to score at this point. 4 more points being handed on the board then for Stuttgart, courtesy of Nitro Neddy in that jam, 8 points.
And big hello now to Miss Bone Jam Carver, number 1966, 2 years after I was born. And she will now jam for the roKArollers. Up against Public Enemy, number 1. Hard to see who's gonna,
Very nice, again, long-legged strides, sprinting her way through that pack, and of course that is number 1, Public Enemy, picking up that lead. Jammer for Stuttgart.
Whoa.
Now just spinning, careering, tumbling into the rear of that pack as well.
Helena, sorry, Miss Bone Jam Carver to you. No, she has not escaped the pack yet.
Public Enemy pushing hard. Out there for 5 points for Stuttgart.
Bone Jam Carver's blocker's trying to open a little gap there, but she's down on her knees, has to get back up. looks like she's adjusting her knee pads and slowly making her way through the pack. But the Stuttgart wall is firm. And finally she gets pushed and has finally escaped the pack in a bit of pain.
So a low block major being called out there by a vocal team of referees.
And Stuttgart currently in the lead, 21-0. And Effie Beast's going to get back into it here with the Stuttgart Jammer in the box. So we will have a power jam, a great way to get back into this bout. Let's see if Effie has her Beast mode on, and she does. She is lead jammer, Effie Beast for Köln. She's been treated to a bit of a squeeze treatment there, but she escapes. Oh, people flying through the air. And she picks up 5 points, and they are on the board, Karlsruhe.
Okay, excellent work there from Effie Beast, having shown her capability in the previous games we've seen her play in.
Yeah, and thanks for correcting my geography. It is Karlsruhe and not Köln. That's Cologne. I apologize. My German geography is deteriorating. I'm sorry. It's just one of my favorite words, Köln. Karlsruhe.
On her way round once again now. Maneuvering away into that pack. Very tight, locked down defense there. Courtesy of the roKArollers. Stuttgart Valley Jammer maneuvering her way through the 5-point Grand Slam pass. And through once again, another 5 points.
And Effie Beast, making a great escape at the start of this jam, is now leaving the penalty box. Chibi Chipster for Stuttgart, jamming against Valkyria.
Chibi, if I'm not mistaken, something to do with like Japanese anime.
Valkyries. This is like a mythical nymph of the woods with power to, Valkyrie. Yeah, my mythology is on the blink. No, Valkyrie is like hard-fighting women, like tribes of women.
On at the front of the pack. No, on her way to the box as well, unfortunately for Valkyria. That sees Chibi Chibster with a power jam now. Karlsruhe 9 points, Stuttgart currently 41 on the board. And roKArollers with that defense, locking it down in front of Chibi. Chibi, they were able to pass on by. Additional 5 on the board for SVRG.
And they just passed the half-century mark, 51 to 9.
Snowblood receiving a penalty there for failing to reform the pack.
And Valkyrie on her feet, ready to join the action. Valkyria. Another 10 points there. We got 61-9 at the moment.
And an easy pass through that time for Chibi, stepping through on the inside unhindered. Oh no, and a forearm penalty now at the close of that jam for Valkyria. Sees her straight back into the box with an additional power jam now right at the start of this next jam for Stuttgart Valley Rollergilrz.
Yeah, Karlsruhe at the moment, they have 2 blockers, no jammer, and Karlsruhe 1 skater in the box. So.
I can momentarily see ourselves
Holy moly.
on screen there. We will give you a wave. There's a slight delay, so
Where's the camera? Where's the camera? We're delayed. We'll wave. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Lead jammer, meanwhile, picked up once again by Stuttgart. This is Joe Jumper. This time, Valkyria obviously still in the penalty box currently for roKArollers. Jumper through for 5.
What a deke.
Slowbird now rejoining that pack. Penalty served. And Jumper shoulder down past that opposition. An additional Grand Slam. And again on the outside there though. Looks like
out of bounds,
elbow major being called there. Elbow penalty.
Well,
a last ditch attempt to try and prevent the progression of that jammer, resulting in being penalized there. So through for another 5 for Stuttgart.
roKArollers jammers making a stand, doing everything they can to slow down Joe Jumper, but to no avail. Trying everything, pushing her out of bounds, whatever it takes, sending her flying.
So
she's through again.
Skating around the outside now, Valkyria once again in the penalty box now. That is 3 trips to the box in a row.
And we all know it's not 3 strikes you're out, but 7 you're out of the bout.
But very unfortunate for roKArollers jammer Valkyria there. 3.
Look at that! We got triple 9s on the scoreboard. 9 for Karlsruhe and double 9 for Stuttgart. 99-9.
Well, obviously 999 is the number in England for the police emergency services. So.
London's burning. 99999. That's a quadruple 9. 99999.
Yeah, you dialed
5.
Well,
5. Yeah.
You dial as many 9s as you feel like.
But there's a good English band called 999.
Valkyria still sat in the penalty box. Then currently Razor Babe is jamming next for Stuttgart. Only 1 point to take it into that 100 mark. And into the wall and through for the Razor Babe. And a track cut being picked up by Razor now.
All right,
which
so
will give Valkyria a chance to get back on track.
She's had a bit of a rest there, so she should have fresh legs. Valkyria and Stuttgart are putting everything they have into reverse mode. So Valkyria has to start, skate half the length of the track just to start up again. Now she has removed her panty.
A star pass there with a hip check.
Has to go back.
Actually, some confusion there. Yeah, a track cut. Valkyria now once again on her way to the penalty box. This is the 4th trip in a row.
Well, she was wearing it, and I guess the panty fell off. She had to adjust her panty. and in the general melee probably picked up a little penalty for some illegal contact.
Razorbabe, meanwhile, pushing her way on through that roKAroller defense.
The Razor Babe. Well, Karlsruhe down to 2 skaters.
Razorbabe slicing through them as well.
Slicing.
109 to 9. Now Razorbabe adds that, making it 114 to 9. 16 minutes of gameplay left on the clock in this first half as Stuttgart assert their dominance over the opposition.
And I'm not sure if it's a team timeout that's been called or an official one. I'll use my clutch popper. You know it, you know it. You want to sing it? You can hear that. But you're a rich man, poor man, getting all over the place, getting mud in your face. You're no good son, big disgrace. You're waving your flag all over the place, etc.
There you go. And myself and Hanson Johansson will of course be dropping our first album for free download very shortly, because we wouldn't charge you to buy that and nobody would pay.
No, I don't even know the lyrics. I used to own that on 7-inch vinyl. I think it was a flip side to We Are the Championship. We Are the Championship. We Are the Champions.
No, this is the championship.
Yeah, sorry. We're not the champions. We're at the championship.
We could ask Queen to re-record that as an anthem.
Yeah.
This is the championship.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury, he's cringing in his grave.
He's dead?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Apparently so. And lead jammer has been picked up on track now by Baba Yaga. Which of course is, as I am, relatively educated now, is a believer, a witch of Slavic folklore. So she will be casting a spell on the track, hopefully, and collecting herself 5 points.
Down to 1 skater. 20K. Jane Erie, the last line of defense, being joined now by 2 additional skaters.
Meanwhile, back in the action, maneuvering her way left and right, sweeping across there, Baba Yaga, still putting those points on the board for Stuttgart with a 4-point pass there.
Wow. Public Enemy, no, sorry, pardon me. Nitro Netty chasing down the roKAroller jammer there.
Yeah, Effie Beast on the approach, but not going to receive an opportunity to score at this point. 0 points for the roKArollers. Looks like a 3-point pickup there for Stuttgart. And as G-Rob says in the chat room, these girls, they fight. Very true.
They fight to the end. That's why they call it a bout. Jesse Drescher. Now bouting for Karlsruhe, roKArollers. Jesse Drescher. I'm getting the approval there from my German
sprinting around the
pronunciation.
outside, almost past it and out. So close to call. Looks like lead jammer has gone to Jesse Drescher. But with Stuttgart's Public Enemy way out in front, she is going to be forced into a call-off now. Alerted by her teammates on track to the proximity of the Stuttgart jammer to the rear of that pack there.
And
Jesse Drescher doing the smart thing with the call-off.
And speaking of AC/DC and batteries, what is this stuff they're playing? Aussie rock. Down Under. Effie Beast for Karlsruhe, taking a spill, tripping over
her
own player.
own blocker there. Unfortunately, lead jammer is picked up by Nitro Nelly for Stuttgart.
Now we're listening
DJ,
to
fiddling a little bit with the sound levels here.
Yeah. The sound level is increasing
Obviously, we may put a message out to DJ Madman Marcus, who provides 100% hits.
100% hits.
Come and give us a little bit of information on obviously sound levels. DJ Madman Marcus, he knows his music.
I know for a fact that the people on the dial or the control knob or whatever it is called, when you turn the volume up, they have no idea what it's sounding like down here. They're just, I think they're testing. They may inadvertently turn it up a little bit too loud.
It's actually, with the music keeps stopping and starting. We should actually do a game of pass the parcel, perhaps, with the audience. If we wrap something up and pass it around, obviously every time the music stops, they unwrap it.
Yeah, pass it to a friend, pass it to your next door neighbor. These girls, they fight. Hear, hear. And we are experiencing a Karlsruhe timeout. Or it was official timeout. Valkyria on her feet, ready to join the action. Donna Vetta jamming for Karlsruhe.
Luna Tissiate for Stuttgart. 130-point lead over the roKArollers currently. And
Donna Vetta has to sit down.
So once again, roKArollers at the suffering with their jammers being in the sin bin.
Yeah.
Continuously. Meanwhile, Stuttgart clawing away through the pack and adding those points up every single time.
The web of sin, the sin bin.
So 11 minutes and 20.
The sin bin has been
20 seconds left on the clock.
Overly full tonight.
And pushing away our pass as well. Stuttgart now take the score past that 150 mark, 154.
They got their 4 blockers, but Luna Tissiate finding a way through time after time, which is like a Cyndi Lauper song. Looking to her bench for what to do next here. Jammer on jammer act. Oh, nice spring there to the inside. Donna Vetta. But unfortunately, no points there. That was her first pass through the pack. So Effie Beast, will she turn on that beast mode once again, as she has done so many times at this tournament? Effie Beast going up against number 0, Shibi Shibsta. Both teams at full strength.
Okay, FEB, Chibi Chibstar jamming now. Chibi is out in front, stepping through lead jammer collected for Stuttgart.
Effie Beast getting woman handled, bumped, bruised, battered, and somehow squeezes through. And will now be eligible to score, but immediately after working her way through there, it's called off.
9 minutes remaining in this first period.
And it's, well, what I would deem to be one of your favorites, Baba Yaga.
Yeah, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga for Stuttgart. And Frau Hölle from Karlsruhe. Just short of 9 minutes on the clock in the first period. Frau Hölle, yeah.
She
working
is
away,
working
great
hard
stuff, great stuff.
Collected
Right on.
roKArollers.
Right on. Frau Hölle.
Nice work blocking here, courtesy of number 360.
And
That's Ronda house kick for Karlsruhe.
And she calls it, yeah. Beautiful stuff. Nice little message sent there by Frau Hölle that this ain't over yet. And Miss Bone Jam Carver, 1966. Not the year of her birth, obviously. Snowblood, number 101 for Stuttgart Valley Rollergilrz.
So Snowblood currently just caught up behind that defense.
They're next door.
Nicely, bit of work we were seeing there from roKArollers, but streaking through. Lead jammer collected by Stuttgart. Snowblood with those pigtails flying.
Yeah, it's a real German thing, isn't it? Pigtails, don't you think? Like, hello, I'm Helga from Germany, right?
Well, it makes me think of Pippi Longstockings.
Yeah,
or something.
Pippi Longstock. You know, well, she's probably half German. And Miss Hölle doing another shift as jammer here.
6.5 minutes left of gameplay on the clock.
Up against Public Enemy, number 1. Pardon me, it's Nitro Netty.
Nitro Netty, Frau Hölle. Netty is through, lead jammer for Stuttgart.
Glycerin fueled Nitro Netty, number 2, lead jammer.
Making our way round towards this defense as well at the rear of the pack now. And just pushing away past one to the blockers. A jump over the leg there, avoiding a trip off the rear of the leg from Ronda house kick. Sees a 4-point pickup there for Stuttgart, courtesy of Nitro Netty.
A hop, skip, and a jump. That's a song by Squeeze, another good English band. Effie Beast once again. And of course, Nitro Netty was doing some announcing here yesterday, helping out with the in-house announcements.
Okay, so we had some great jamming from Effie Beast in the previous games, looking to see if she can once again produce a little of that magic on track for roKArollers now. Up against Lunati.
And it's Effie Beast, lead jammer.
Effie Beast trying to find a chink in that armor of the Stuttgart defense. 1-point pickup there for Karlsruhe.
Karlsruhe 15, Stuttgart 174 with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. And Donna Vetta up against Snowblood.
Slow blood mine, making that way through that gap provided by Stuttgart. Stuttgart then immediately closing that door.
Oh, but look at this.
But no, finding a key under the doormat and a way through.
Donavetta.
Snowblood though shifts it up a gear, puts the pressure on Donavetta. Donavetta having to call off that jam.
And of course, Donavetta is like a German expression for holy crikes or holy mother of God, like a real expression of surprise. Donavetta.
Okay, so Miss Bone Jam Carver for Karlsruhe, Joe Jumper once again for Stuttgart.
And it's Miss Bone Jam Carver lead jamming here.
So we are seeing a little spate of lead jammer statuses being claimed now by Karlsruhe. Obviously not being able to fully capitalize on them and collect too many points due to the strength of the Stuttgart
but that's a fantastic
defense.
little move there.
Just
My
as
goodness.
we say it, but the
Beautiful.
golden rule is
Beautiful.
4-point pass collected by roKArollers.
And they've got 19.
We now have a new cardboard sign. What is the ball? Which I'm assuming the translation is where is the ball?
Where is the ball?
In roller derby. There is no ball in roller derby.
The only balls are the ball bearings who power these ladies around the track. So no ball.
Unless, of course, it is the men's roller derby, in which case there are plenty of balls on track.
Often balls on the track come in pairs.
Lead jammer being picked up by Stuttgart's Baba Yaga now. Frau Harley is the jammer for Karlsruhe.
Frau Hölle jamming from Karlsruhe. Baba Yaga
through
in the
for
lead.
5. And it looks like a star pass taking place there. Pivot taking over from jammer.
Effie Beast wearing that jammer panty, but she's pushed out of play. Has a rejoin from the back again.
Baba Yaga with another 5 now for Stuttgart. Looking for a way through on the outside. No, Baba Yaga trying to call off the jam, but low block for Baba Yaga. Power jam now for Karlsruhe, and Effie Beast now in jammer mode after being in pivot mode.
And Frau Hölle taking quite the spill, but she's right up there leading the charge, helping her jammer. And now we have, of course, a power jam. Effie Beast is having all kinds of problems trying to get up. Surrounded, swarmed by those Stuttgart jammers, but finally she escapes and she picks up another 5 points for Karlsruhe.
184 plays 24. 35 seconds left on our clock remaining in this period.
Spun round there by Shibi Shipster.
Track cut though, unfortunately for Effie Beast. With the whistle blown there.
Well, let's see here if we've got time for a final jam here. It would appear so. And it will be a power jam in that case. Let's see.
Discussion with the referees in the infield at the moment.
And here we have someone on that jet. Ha, ha, ha. No balls on the track.
Somebody asked, what does it mean when they tap their hips? That means they are calling off the jam. Obviously, if you are the first jammer to pass through the pack cleanly without any penalties on your way through, you have the ability to call off the jam. So obviously the plan is to get through, get that lead jammer status, giving you some control over that jam. Whiz around, collect some points, and then call it before the other jammer has any chance to collect any points for her team.
Well, now it looks like it's not going to be a power jam because we have number 7 and Donavetta on the track, but let's see. There seems to be some sense of confusion. But there will be at least, well, there'll be a jam, but no idea if they're going to be skating 5-on-5 or 5-on-4. Oh, look at this. The Mexican wave initiated by the two teams.
So the Stuttgart horse.
Yeah, here it comes.
Making its way around the track again. With its pink mane and pink tail.
And Baba Yaga picking up a penalty here. So that will mean that Stuttgart will be starting this jam. One skater down. And all of a sudden, with a mysterious turn of events, Karlsruhe will have a power jam. The conclusion of this first period.
Yeah, a reversal of fortunes now, perhaps, which is an obscure, semi-obscure 80s film starring Bette Midler and Shelley Long, I believe. So we do like to get our obscure references in whenever we can on the microphone. Obviously, Hansen Johansson likes to hit you with some obscure band knowledge. I obviously particularly like to pick out 80s films and TV sitcoms.
Well, I love the 80s music.
But it looks like we are at the half-time point.
No time for a jam?
So we will come back after a 15-minute break, and we will get the conclusion of this game. We leave you with Karlsruhe.
Yeah, so
roKArollers 28 points. Stuttgart Valley Rollergilrz 187. See
so
you
we're gonna
in
have to
15.
we're gonna have to wait 15 minutes. Hello. Halftime winding down to its final 30 seconds here, and we are ready to start. What we have been waiting for a quarter of an hour is a power jam featuring Effie Beast.
We will about straight back to it. As we can see, Baba Yaga sat in the penalty box. Meaning that obviously Karlsruhe roKArollers will get a shorter but sweet time on track with just the one jammer. Total concentration on scoring points. Effie Beast pushing on past.
Powering her way around that left turn, or links turn as it's called in German. And will now start amassing points for her team.
5 point grand slam there up for Effie Beast. Obviously, Baba Yaga will be serving that full 1 minute of penalty time for Stuttgart in the box.
Effie Beast tripped up, and Stuttgart obviously retreating, making her retreat also.
Yeah, the whole pack being drawn out as far back as possible now.
Stuttgart Jammers trying to muscle her out of bounds, but she stays on track and makes another scoring pass there, and she calls it off just as Baba Yaga was about to enter the fray. Someone's written here in the chat, rechts, that's right, and links is left, right?
Nitro Nettie there, looking for a way through.
Oh, lovely stuff. Lead jammer for the host team.
Nettie with her first 5 points and 4 points and a quick call off.
Stuttgart,
yeah.
191.
Adding those points on the board, 191 now, 9 points off the 200 mark.
Frau Hölle did some amazing work in the first period. Let's see how she fares this time around up against Snow Blood. No relation to Young Blood. A great hockey motion picture.
So Frau Holly.
Nice job there by the...
strung out pack there, allows her to get through with a lead jammer. Actually, a little bit of a confusion there between the two referees, and that unfortunate distraction allows Snowblood the chance to catch up on Frau Holly, and Frau with a forced call up there.
It seemed like the refs had a slight difference of opinion there. A little bit of a reign of confusion, but it ain't raining here in Stuttgart. Panties flying through the air. And it looks like head ref is summoning the troops and the captains and the coaches for a conference.
And the Stuttgart horse is dancing in the stands. And now Stuttgart horse has its flag and is galloping, I suppose, or cantering at least, around the outside of the arena, waving the flag above its head.
Galloping, strutting the Stuttgart horse. Flying the flag. Lots of interesting looking cardboard signs there. SVR. And at the conclusion of this bout, Rolls Boys and myself will take a well-deserved break from the action. It's grueling, but it's fun. And some Berlin bombshell skaters will take over the live stream duties until tomorrow.
Yeah, who knows, they might even be drastically better than ourselves. If they are, feel free to tell them that in the chat room, and we will be sent home early, heads hung in shame. So the official review took place there regarding the jammer. That is number 3, Frau Holle, with a cutting penalty. The call has been overturned. So
well, the jury's still out, apparently. Let's see here. Stuttgart coach wanting some clarification as well. And Frau Hölle has to sit down in the penalty box. Power Jam Stuttgart. Oh, number 26 there. Lunacy just hit the deck in the upright sitting position.
So Lunacy is lead jammer. Stuttgart once again in control, while Frau Holle is sat in the penalty box, serving that overturned penalty in the previous jam for a track cut. 5 more points on the board for Stuttgart. 200 mark is broken, 201, place 38.
And Karlsruhe down 2 blockers. 2 skaters are now entering the play, including Frau Hölle, number 3, who has shown some exceptional skills as jammer, as well as doing a fair bit of blocking and pivoting.
And Lunacy 8 there with the call off. 0 points on that jam for Karlsruhe, unfortunately.
And Frau Hölle will now jam again here for Karlsruhe. The Razor Babe. The Razor Babe.
Razor Babe sprinting off there as well. Finding just coming down there. I think it almost looked like on the leg of one of the blockers from Karlsruhe, but no call.
It looked like from where we're sitting, it looked that way, but it's a hard angle because maybe she just tripped to sort of avoid that leg.
But regardless, Razor Babe pushing her way on through there, claiming first blood with the call off. 4 points picked up as well, though, convenient by Frau Hölle.
Frau Hölle once again, impressive. And she's getting out there again. 3rd jam in a row. Triple shifting. Public Enemy is in the box, so slight advantage here perhaps for Karlsruhe.
Shibishibsa aggressively baseball sliding her way to the front.
Oh, Frau Hölle giving chase.
No, a forearm penalty being picked up by Frau Hölle into the sin bin. Shibishibsa unchallenged on track currently.
I think that's the 2nd forearm block that she's done this bout.
Shibishibsa through for 5.
Chibi Chipster. Tiptoeing her way around the Karlsruhe block. The score at the moment, 223-42 in favor of the Stuttgart Valley Rollergirlz. And now Frau Hölle is on her feet in the penalty box, as is Donavetta.
Shibishibsa up against those 3 girls at the front, down on a knee. They're forced out to the outside by Epi Beast. Decides to call it rather than race back.
And Jessie Drescher is going to jam for Karlsruhe up against Nitro Netty. Nitro Netty pushing, shoving up towards the front. Only 2 more blockers to pass there before she escapes the path, and with a little burst of speed.
Still being held back by the Stuttgart defense, the front. Snowblood, last line, and big hit. Forces the outside. Snowblood races to the back, catching a little bit of a block there, and a clockwise block, unintentional, but penalized for it nonetheless.
And she looked pretty apologetic when she was on her way to the penalty box.
Meanwhile, Nettie, more points on the board for Stuttgart. Another Grand Slam. 42 to Karlsruhe and a 2-4-1 to Stuttgart. Just 1 point being a clear 200-point lead.
FE Beast now for Karlsruhe roKArollers. Lunaticates will be the Lunaticates. But look at Effie Beast is off to the races. She's your lead jammer. While her blockers are trying to slow Lunaticate down. Effie Beast on her scoring pass. Nicely done. Engaging the pivot there, number 1, and calling it off. Could not see if that was 4 or 5 points, to be honest. Quite a few Stuttgart blockers in the box. Slight advantage perhaps then for Karlsruhe.
And Jessie Drescher just sliding out, unfortunately, the side there, being forced back to the rear of the pack.
Can her jammers hold? No, they cannot. Joe Jumper.
No pack giving that opportunity through. Joe Jumper, lead jammer for Stuttgart.
And Jessie Drescher.
Drescher on her way to the box now. Power jam for Stuttgart as well.
18 minutes left on the clock. The Stuttgart horse is active, holding a cardboard sign.
And through for an additional 5. Joe Jumper currently unhindered on track. Jessie Drescher still in the penalty box for roKArollers.
And Joe Jumper that's kind of like I know Lucky Luke's horse is called Jolly Jumper. The Stuttgart city symbol is a horse, so maybe it's a homage to her town of origin, Joe Jumper.
And staying on her feet there for an additional 5. Despite the persistent challenge by the roKArollers defense in the front there.
Yeah, spinning her, spinning
now
there.
With a penalty time serve back onto the track, Jessie Drescher back with an opportunity to try and get some points now on the board for Karlsruhe.
Jessie Drescher is under a bit of pressure there, takes a hit. That keeps going. And the jam is called off by Joe Jumper.
So Stuttgart Valley now at 269, Karlsruhe 46 points on the scoreboard. 16 and a half minutes of play left in this final half.
Effie Beast turning on the jets there, having to barge, push, and shove and tiptoe towards the front, but it's Nitro Nettie who gains lead jammer status. Effie Beast has to go backwards to re-enter the rear of the pack.
Nitro Nettie through, sliding past there, shoulder dipped.
5 big ones for Nitro Nettie. Effie Beast
receiving a big check there, courtesy of number 8 from Stuttgart Valley.
Eliminate number 8.
And Nitro Nettie shrugging off the hit from Frau Holler.
Shoulder to shoulder engagement there with Nitro Nettie victorious in that particular battle. Effie Beast at last free.
Nettie with a call off and an additional 4 points on that pass. And a timeout now being called by the roKArollers bench.
We're both having a sip of Fontanes mineral water at this time. Maybe the drogerie markt could provide us with another type of liquid sustenance. Maybe the Naturgut Biomark, we can get some organic sparkling mineral water or soda. We know that Dinkelakers will not be our drink of choice at this time. We are at work. There will be no drinking and driving in our job description. Yes, beer. Beer question mark. Is that you're asking us if we would like a beer or what the name of the beer was? The name of the beer was Dinkelaker. I'm getting a question here in the chat. And it's the return of Miss Bone Jam Carver, who we have not seen for quite a while here on the jammer line, if I am not mistaken. And powering her way to the front of the pack, escaping and getting... Oh, nice big takedown, but she calls it off immediately. Miss Bone Jam Carver. A little bit disappointed there.
So yeah, very nice work from roKArollers. Unfortunately, Stuttgart sprinting out to re-engage, and a successful takedown there, preventing her from capitalizing on that burst of speed she had managed to incur.
Yeah, well, it looks like Miss Bone Jam Carver is actually favoring her left knee, so there could be a slight problem there. And beer, yes, alcohol fry, of course, of course. Frau Hölle from Karlsruhe. Fighting, but on the inside, the Razor Babe slices her way to the front and is lead jammer. Frau Hölle, meantime, is on the prone on her tummy. But never say die attitude here, Frau Hölle. Pulling out all the stops and escapes the pack. Pigtails flying. Razor Babe calling it off. But excellent effort there shown by Frau Hölle. And right out back at them. Now as blocker. Snowblood up against number 13, Jessie Drescher. And Snowblood straight to the front, off to the races. After the horse races, the Stuttgart Derby. And just effortlessly just gliding, lapping everybody, getting the 5 points. Meanwhile, Karlsruhe Jammer is forced into the infield, has to start all over again. Now she's picked up. Snowblood's picked up there by Frau Hölle, who is a bit of a illegal procedure there, and she's sent to the box. 2 blockers down in Stuttgart, and Frau Hölle is the lone penalized player for Karlsruhe. Bout is, the jam called off. They just broke the triple century mark. Stuttgart, 305 points, or Punkte as it's called in German. Karlsruhe sitting at 46. Twists his sister. Little tap there.
Oh, knocked down to the inside there and dragged back as far as possible by Eliminate. Twisted sister with a long road to walk now. Meanwhile, Nettie once again doing her best impression of a wrecking ball, tearing her way through that defense thrown up by Karlsruhe's roKArollers. And a clean 5 being picked up. Twisted sister now having broken through the defense herself, following Nettie, glancing over the shoulder, aware of the position, goes for a hit or two herself. And a big hit takedown, then followed with a sprint as well by Nitro Nettie. Looking now to capitalize on that extra second or two of time. Back up into the pack. I glance back once again and pulls it.
Nice whip there to conclude the jam.
So Nettie there, despite already being in a position of being able to call off the jam, going for that extra single point no matter what to boost that Stuttgart score even higher.
3-1-3. Each team with the player in the box. Jessie Drescher is in the infield. Shibi Shipster working her way to the front. Now she's in the infield. Back comes Jessie. Back comes Shibi. And
Nice
she is
work
lead jammer.
there. Lead jammer for Stuttgart once again. 9 minutes of time left in this game. And slowing right down now, Chibi Chipster. Content to engage the opposition's jammer.
The second time
2
running
hits.
here. Jammer on jammer. Of course, they are allowed to engage each other wherever they like on the track. Oh, a little hip check.
Chipster with a call off. 0 points each on that pass.
Rolls Voice and myself, we are sampling some of the local German delicacies as we're sitting here enjoying this action. The Golden Bears, or the Gold Band, made by Haribo, which I believe is actually a Danish company. Or am I getting my priorities unstraight? I do not know. But Haribo, I would assume, have taken over the German sweet market. But as opposed to the DM druggery market.
I can't. It's like wine gums. If I eat too many at home, I get a stomach pain. And when I get a stomach pain, I go and get medication, of course, from DM Drogelmarket, one of Germany's biggest drugstores. Too many jelly sweets make me feel sick.
Yeah.
But, you know, no one's bought me any Shocker Bonds today, so I'm gutted, frankly. I'm gutted.
Yeah. Well, every Saturday, that's when all the little Swedish boys and girls get to eat their candy. Once a week, Saturday. I've had too many. Effie beef. Oh. Haribo is German. It's from Bonn. Thank you for that information. I you know, for most of my adult life, I thought Haribo was from Denmark. I apologize. Denmark, also a great roller derby country, featuring greats as the Copenhagen Rollergirlz and amongst others. Thank you for that information. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, my sweet, sweet heart. And hold on to your hats, listeners. It looks like Twisted Mister is going to give us a demonstration of the basics of roller derby using golden bears as pawns.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm one down though, so I hated the pivot.
Oh, he ate the pivot.
I hate the pivot.
Somebody swallowed the baby and then ate the pivot. Nitro Nettie doing what she does best, jamming, hitting, skating her heart out. Humbugs.
Okay, so for Holly Nitro Nettie obviously lead jammer for Stuttgart now under the 6-minute mark, 46 points on the board to roKArollers, 3-3-2 to Stuttgart. 5 more points being picked up. Stuttgart now in a very close position of being 300 points ahead of roKArollers.
Just over 5 minutes left in this second period. Twisted Mister Hölle. We're right behind the Karlsruhe bench. And number 20K, Jane Erie to jam for Karlsruhe. Up against Joe Jumper. And looks like she's taking the outside edge, outside track, down on her knees, gets straight up again. Oh, good right, sent flying backwards. Still has that lead jammer status in her sight, and the Stuttgart jammer has to sit down, so as soon as she gets up, she'll have a power jam to deal with here.
And there's like a star pass as well now going on. Effie Beast taking that jammer panty.
Effie Beast in beast mode. Effie Beast for Karlsruhe. Whoa.
So Effie Beast looking to capitalize here on this momentary weakness for Stuttgart. Just 2 blockers on track to them and no jammer.
Getting
reinforcements coming in the form of Foxy Beast now for Stuttgart, but Effie Beast is still powering forward and collecting those points for Karlsruhe.
Got some good help there from Jane Erie on that, well, second to last pass. Still going at it. Picking up 5. Effie Beast. How much left does she have in the tank?
Beautiful work there, pushing her way through and sending the Stuttgart blocker spinning to the floor.
And the Stuttgart jammer is going to the box again.
That was Foxy Beast knocked down as well, so a double power jam now for Karlsruhe Effie Beast with an additional 4.
Good points there for Karlsruhe. Effie Beast, fantastic effort. She started that jam as a pivot, ended it as a big,
as a hero.
As a hero. Now Donavetta will start this power jam for Karlsruhe with two skaters in the box for Stuttgart.
And 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock in this game.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Donavetta, lead jammer. Or she, well, of course she's a lead jammer, but
three-goal wall as well. Donavetta pushing behind, shopping cart out of Snowblood and through for an additional 5.
I mean, they're quite on the edge there of the engagement zone, I'd say, the Stuttgart blockers, but they send her, oh, Donavetta.
5 more points.
Things are looking better and better for Donavetta. The minute and a half remaining in the second period, Donavetta imposing her mark, making a mark here at the end. Effie Beast will start the next portion of this power jam with Joe Jumper on her feet or on her skates, ready to hop in.
Effie Beast right in the front, brought down.
Oh, beautiful.
Takedown.
Frau Hölle just knocking her senseless. Knocking her right off her skates and again takes a giant hit. Frau Hölle. Big hits.
Effie Beast maneuvering her way through that pack, step by step. Lead jammer, Joe Jumper is through the pack as well, maneuvering her way around.
Effie Beast
is going to have to try and get through, spins to the front.
Being urged to call it off by her bench.
No,
she's getting sent to the box. So she cannot call it off. Time's running out.
4 seconds left on the period clock.
So Stuttgart could pick up an additional, well, starting with another 5. Effie Beast completely handcuffed. She's behind bars in the penalty box, can only sit and watch as this drama unfolds. But I must say, some fantastic hitting there by Frau Hölle.
Oh. Dropping the hammer there on Joe Jumper.
And Karlsruhe really sending a message here. We're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, Stuttgart may be going home with a win, but they will also be taking bruises with them, courtesy of the defense. roKArollers are showing on track.
Great stuff. Yeah, ending the bout on a high, I must say. The Karlsruhe roKArollers 84, Stuttgart 360,
So,
the unofficial final.
Unofficial final there. We wait, of course, for our referees to confirm that those scores are correct, but with a scoreline as big as that, we always say it will have to be a monumental mathematical failure for it to be any different. Karlsruhe 84, Stuttgart 360 degrees of awesome.
Great stuff. And we say thank you very much for Toby, myself. Should we go and do? Yeah, let's go and do some.
Let's get some hand slaps for a change.
Yeah, on the stream, with a microphone in our hand, we're gonna do some of that wrist guard slapping.
So we will have another game coming up for you very shortly. Make sure you tune in. We are now trackside ourselves. Celebratory hand slaps for Stuttgart Valley Rollergilrz on their victory here over Karlsruhe. And the
It's
horse
the horse.
is now getting some action on it.
So there you have it. You have another short break, then you will be back for another couple of games before the conclusion of this evening. Myself and Hans Johansson will be handing over the announcing stream job now to a couple of the Berlin girls who will be stepping in for us. So we get a little bit of a break, a little bit of a respite before we have to continue with the vocal onslaught tomorrow morning. So we hope you continue to have a good tournament, and we will see you soon.